Susie, the granddaughter of a servant in the Su family. Prison. Lee Boyong, the CEO of Lee Group.
Wait. Let me say goodbye to her.
Susie, a friend of Susie.
We've been locked up together for so long. Don't say I don't take care of you. Take this. For self-defense. You need to know that after you get out of prison, the person you will face will make you wish you were dead.
Miss Sue. After getting out of prison, where do you want to go?
Naturally, wherever President Lee says to go, I will go.
Take it off.
Lee Boyan, before my grandma disappeared, she was taken away by your people.
Can't you understand human language? I told you to. Take it off.
If it's just to satisfy your vulgar tastes, then I'm afraid I cannot.
Or is it more interesting for the bird to enter the cage itself? I know where your grandma is. However, one piece of clothing, one word. Take off. Non. Fan.
Brother Boyan?
Song Ching, did I tell you?
Su Lily, the second young lady of the Su family. Song Ching.
Tonight, no one is allowed to enter my room.
The film was translated and
Brother
narrated
Boyan,
by M Media.
How can you face my sister like this? I promised Sister Xiao I would take good care of you, looking like this. How can I explain it to her?
How could I blame you? It's so late. Why aren't you asleep yet?
Brother Boyan, I made sweet soup for you to drink. Let's go drink it together.
Wait. We agreed, one piece of clothing, one word.
Street.
Then the rest. Should I wait for you to come home?
Brother Boyan, calm down a bit. How can you face my sister like this? Zhaozi, don't be afraid. Brother Boyan has been drinking. He won't come in for now.
You. Don't hate me.
How could I? You grew up in our Su family since you were young. How could I not believe in your character? Although, Sister Xiaoxia's last visitor before she died was you. And all the evidence points to you. But I believe there's definitely some misunderstanding.
Lily.
I've already called Chin Mai. The moment he heard you were released from prison, he immediately wanted to come pick you up. These are the clothes I prepared for you. While brother hasn't finished drinking yet, you should leave quickly.
But I still don't know where he's keeping my grandma.
Don't worry, I'll help you inquire about this. Brother trusts me more.
Thank you, Lily.
You're welcome. After all, we've been good sisters who grew up together. Hurry and go. The matter has been settled. The rest is up to you. Susie. Just a mere murderer. Do you think? I'll make your life easy.
Susie. It's all because you killed Zhao Xiao. I'll make you pay a blood debt with blood.
Young master. Miss Sue is gone.
You can't even keep an eye on one woman. What use are you to me? Find her.
Yes.
Wait. I should know where she is. Prepare the car.
The film was translated
Also,
and narrated by
Investigate the
media.
whereabouts of Susie's grandma.
Understood.
You've lost weight.
Mr. Chin, you flatter me.
Mr. Kin. When did we become so distant?
It's been 5 years.
Yes. 5 years. But I've been waiting for you. Do you know? Mommy and Dad already don't mind what happened back then anymore. Can you? Give me another chance. To take care of you again, okay?
But Grandma is still with Lee.
I will definitely find a way regarding Grandma's matter.
You two are really enjoying yourselves. How long has it been? And you're already involved with another man, is that right? You really are a disobedient little bird. Come, go home with me.
Touching someone else is fiancé. If you have the guts, come at me.
Fiancé. Susie, I'm telling you. If you don't come back with me today, I swear, you'll never find your grandma in this lifetime.
Without you, we can still see Grandma.
Is that so? Then tell me, how to find her.
Enough. Lee Boyan, you should leave.
I just saw Lee outside.
Mommy, look who's back.
Auntie, it's me.
Xiaozi. You've finally served your full sentence and been released.
Yes, I just got out these past 2 days.
That's good.
Mommy, can you stop bringing that up?
Okay, won't mention it. Look how little Xiaozi is wearing. I'll go upstairs and run a hot bath for you. Tonight, let Xiaozi have a good night's sleep.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank you, Mommy.
Take good care of Xiaozi.
What did I tell you? My mommy already doesn't mind what happened back then. What about you? Just stay here comfortably. Treat it like your own home.
Xiaozi, eat more. My stomach hurts.
Mommy, what's wrong?
It hurts so much. Looking at Madam's condition, it looks like food poisoning.
What?
What?
Right. This morning, I think I saw Miss Sue in the kitchen.
I didn't go to the kitchen.
Xiaozi would definitely not do this. I guarantee you.
Mommy also believes Xiaozi wouldn't do something like this. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. Young master, look at this. You vicious woman. You killed Su Xiao before. Now you want to harm me again. I trusted you so much in vain. You really are like a dog that can't change its ways.
I didn't.
Mommy, before there's evidence. Could you please not say that?
I ask you. She brought this bag, right? She was imprisoned for murder back then, as it was the judge who sentenced her, right before you got married. I ask you, do you really understand this woman?
You don't believe me either.
Mommy can't hold on much longer. Quickly take Mommy to the hospital.
Right. Mommy, let's go to the hospital. You stay at home. Wait for me to come back.
Lily, you're still the smart one. As long as we find a way to send her back to prison, my son will completely give up on her. Miss Sue, do you know a saying? A woman without good fortune should not enter a family with good fortune. And a toad definitely can't eat swan meat. I've already called the police. I wonder for someone with a prior record of murder. For a criminal, how many years would they get for attempted murder?
I didn't poison anyone. I am willing to cooperate with all investigations. At worst, I'll just go back to prison for 5 more years.
Let's see who dares to touch me, Lee Boyne's fiancé. The police won't come. This is the backer you found.
Lee Boyan, what are you doing?
Is this how you repay me?
Repay? If it weren't for you, how would I have gone to prison? Chen Mai and I now are already married and have a family, and Grandma wouldn't be missing. This is my repayment to you.
You refused a toast, so you'll have to drink a forfeit. Stayed in prison for 5 years. Learning this, and still foolishly dreaming of the Chin family. Such a big family, accepting you. What a joke. Let's go to the Civil Affairs Bureau.
What Civil Affairs Bureau?
I said in front of everyone that you are my fiancé. I, Lee Boan, never go back on my word.
What kind of madness are you having? Why don't you just send me to prison? Why did you save me?
Sending you to prison would be letting you off too easily. The only woman I ever loved was killed by you. Marriage is just a formality to me.
You hate me so much, why marry me?
Because Juxio's heart is in your body. I want you to stay by my side forever, living a life worse than death. Only then will I feel satisfied.
Lee Boyan, you pervert.
Right? Thanks to your little lover for reminding me how to legitimately trap you at home, torment you, abuse you, humiliate you.
Stop dreaming. I would die before marrying you.
I advise you to think clearly before speaking.
Grandma is old. She can't be kept locked up like this.
That depends on your behavior.
Lee Boyan.
So, where are we going next?
The Civil Affairs Bureau.
Song Ching. Is Brother Boyan inside? Why haven't I seen him lately?
Miss Lily, the young master instructed me that it's not convenient to see people lately.
Not convenient to see others. Why would it be inconvenient to see me? Song Ching? What do you mean?
Did I hurt you? Brother Boyan.
Who is inside? What is Brother Boyan doing?
Miss Zhu, the young master and Miss Sue are already legally married. You have no right to interfere.
What, Brother Boyan and Sue? Susie. How is that possible? This is impossible. Let me in. Song Ching, let go of me. Susie, you vixen. Are you worthy of my sister? Susie, come out, Lee Boyan.
Brother Lee Boyan. Did I hurt you? Brother Boyan. Lee Boyan, I will let you know
The film was translated
what I learned in
and
prison for
narrated
5
by
years.
M Media.
"5 years ago, on the eve of the wedding, I had a heart attack. Zhao Xiao came to the hospital to visit.
Su Xiao.
After I drank a cup of beverage, I fell asleep. When I woke up, Xiaoxiao had already passed away beside me. The murder weapon was in my hand. There were only my fingerprints on the knife. The irony is, Xiaoxiao's heart happened to be a match for mine. Everyone thought I was the murderer. The wedding was cancelled. Grandma had an episode. I was in prison for 5 years. After Xiaoxiao died, the Xu family transferred all their business to the Li family. These past few years, there have also been frequent rumors of him and Xu Lili getting engaged. Li Boyan, you are the biggest suspect. The closer you are to the enemy, the easier it is to bring them down. Li Boyan, was your love for Xiaoxiao real or fake? One day, I will definitely find out. Mr. Li, didn't you promise me that as long as I married you, you would let my grandma go?
Shut up. What right do you have to negotiate terms with me?
Mr. Li,
Speak.
these past few days, haven't you tormented me enough?
Do you think I would feel sorry for you? I'm telling you. This is just the appetizer.
I can endure all of this. Please let my grandma go.
Enough. Stop acting from me. I'm telling you. I've done everything I promised you. Stay here. You are not allowed to go anywhere. Take her away from me.
Young master, you cannot take her away. If you do, I won't be able to explain to Mrs. Li.
When you used my name to bring her here, did you think about how you would explain to me? Take her away. Contact Susie first thing tomorrow morning.
Yes. Hello, madam. Young Master Li, he took that crazy woman away.
Idiots! You can't even keep an eye on a crazy woman. What's the point of me keeping you?
I'm asking you. What exactly do you want to do?
Madam Li,
It's rare for Lily to be back in the country. You're not spending time with her tonight. Instead, you've come here to question me.
You can do whatever you want. But I warn you. Don't use my name.
Presumptuous. It's because I've indulged you too much that you've become so disrespectful. It's just the grandmother of a murderer. Why are you so nervous? Don't forget, Susie is the murderer who killed your wife.
Precisely because of that. It's even less your place to act.
Don't tell me you haven't fallen for that murderer, have you?
How could that be?
That's good. Pick a time and hold the wedding with Lily. You're not young anymore.
I'm sorry.
The film was
I only see Lily
translated
as a sister.
and narrated
For
by
marriage, I have
Emilia.
someone else in mind.
What?
You. No, no. My Xiaozi.
Grandma. Grandma, it's me. It's me, Xiaozi, I'm back. Grandma.
Bad person, bad person. Where's my Susie?
Are you the patient's family?
I am.
The patient needs to pay 300,000 in medical fees.
300,000. I don't have that much money. Can you give me some time?
No money. If you don't have money, take her and scram.
The hospital is a place to treat illnesses and save people. You can't do this. I'll find a way.
Aren't you the one from 5 years ago? The murderer on TV? It really is you. What happened with you a few years ago caused quite a stir in the city, and you still dare to make a scene in my hospital. You and this old thing both scram together.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Paying for treatment is only right and proper. No money. Then get out of this hospital.
Medical fees, right? How much? I'll pay for her.
What are you doing here?
To watch me make a fool of myself?
No. I heard you found Grandma. So I rushed over.
This is my private matter. You don't need to bother yourself. You should leave.
Let me pay the medical fees. You don't want them to kick Grandma out, do you?
Mr. Chin, if you touch this 300,000, what about Mrs. Chian?
Young Master Lee.
Yesterday you were still in the Lee family's bed. And today you've hooked up with the Chin family. Young Master Chin, let me ask you, do you know? She's a married woman.
Susie.
Lee Boyan, what exactly did you do to my grandma? Why did she become like this?
I saved your grandma, and this is how you repay me.
I married you, and you helped me save grandma. It was originally a mutual exchange of interests. Where does repayment come into it?
You really forget the pain once the wound heals. Come with me.
Medical fees.
Do you know who you're kicking out today? I'm telling you. From today onwards, no hospital will take you anymore. To make a long story short, 300,000. How do you plan to pay it back?
I can go out and earn money.
With that meager salary of yours, I don't have the patience for a mere 300,000.
I can also work for you.
Work? How? Work with this body of yours. I find it dirty.
You.
But some people don't find it dirty. Go and entertain them well tonight. Get out of the car.
What do you mean? Sorry.
Are you blind? Look up. All right, brothers. This chick looks good.
Brother Lee, this is just a young girl. Don't make things difficult for her.
It's none of your business. Sit down. Come back. Did I tell you to leave? Little sister, if you keep me company well today, nothing will happen. If you don't keep me company well, we're not done. Come.
Please show some respect.
What a coincidence, Manager Lee.
Mu Shenyu, CEO of Mu Group.
I hope I'm not disturbing you. Isn't this Manager Mu? Long time no see. This girl has quite the backbone. I propose we change the game. You drink this wine. However much you drink, I'll buy.
Young Master Mu, this is a new girl who just arrived.
The film was
I'm afraid it might not be good to drink.
translated and narrated
Okay.
by M Media.
I'll drink it.
Young master.
Speak.
Sister, he called. Said Susie is being targeted by Mu Shenji.
Mu Shengyu? Why would he go to a place like that? Go.
Young Master Mew, I've drunk so much. You must keep your word.
Continue. Wait. Little sister. I have a way that's much easier to make money than drinking.
What?
As long as you obediently stay with me for a night, I will pay the remaining money for the wine to you.
I told you not to touch me.
You're selling wine, that's selling. Selling yourself is also selling. What are you pretending for? Manager Mu. What do you mean by this? The person I've taken a fancy to. It's not your turn, you dirty thing, to touch. Get out, all of you.
Take your dirty hands off her.
Are you talking about her?
When did young Master Mu like holding other people's wives?
The esteemed wife of the Lee Group CEO. Drinking here to make money. Manager Lee. What's the matter? Are you also very short on money?
You don't need to bother with my affairs.
Looking at your expression just now, Susie is more than just a hard vessel.
Lee Boyan, what are you doing?
Are you that desperate? You'll even take the kind of trash.
Didn't you say I should serve them well?
I ask you, are you that unable to bear loneliness?
Didn't young Master Lee say you found me dirty?
Yes. I do find you dirty. As long as we are not divorced for one day, you won't think of leaving for one day. Unless I die. Wake up. Stop pretending. Get up. Wake up. Someone.
When cold has entered her body, high fever won't subside. Alcohol poisoning. Plus this identity. Lee Boyan. You brat, you want to kill someone. Don't send them here to me.
Go Mu Yang, the director of a private hospital.
How is Zhao Xiao's heart?
You still remember Zhu Xiaoxia's heart? It's inside her body. Lee Boyan. I advise you not to play with fire too much.
I think it's fundamentally not enough.
I know you hate her. In prison, how many people did you find to torture her? I've heard about it too. But she's already been tortured like this. Isn't that enough? Besides, the evidence before was simply insufficient.
I ask you. Only her fingerprints are on the dagger. Who else could it be but her?
Forget it. Don't say I didn't warn you. I just examined her body. Her health is unusually weak. Probably from before. A chronic illness contracted in prison. If you torment her like this again. Zhao Xia's heart.
Lee Boyan. He stayed here all night. Why?
You're awake.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Son Ching. Change clothes.
What to do?
Get ready. Get up and go to work.
Lee Boyan. Who do you want me to accompany again?
If you don't go to work, how will you have money to pay me back? Starting tomorrow, report to the company.
Young master, you specifically instructed Sister He before, saying you only wanted her to sell drinks and not entertain guests. Aren't you going to tell her about this?
Do you think I need to explain?
Last night. Thank you for helping me out.
It's nothing. I went as soon as I received your text message.
Don't blame them. It was ordered from above. They won't make it easy for you. Eat.
Grandma. When I get out.
1 prison visit.
Who are you?
Who I am isn't important, but we have a common enemy. Actually, if you need money, you can just tell me directly. After all, we're partners.
No need. It was agreed when we first partnered. I'll find the murderer. You'll bring down the Lee group. Mutual help. Grandma's medical expenses is my own business. I'll figure it out myself. Right. I'm going to work at the Lee group tomorrow.
This self-inflicted injury tactic really worked. Happy cooperation.
Lee Boyan. What kind of person is he exactly?
Hello, Mr. Lei.
Hello, Mr. Lee.
Who is that woman? She actually came to the company with President Lee. Don't they know? Miss Sue is also coming today. Exactly, she should take a good look in the mirror. With looks like that, how can she compare to Miss Sue? Miss Sue is Mrs. Lei, the designated president's wife. Stop talking, stop talking. Miss Sue is here. Hello, Miss Sue. Where is President Lee? He went into the office. Brother Boyan? Susie.
Lily. Why are you here?
Didn't Auntie tell you? She asked me to come and get familiar with the company's business. To serve as manager. Brother Bio Yan, I just came to the company and haven't had time to hire an assistant. How about you let her be my assistant?
Whatever.
Susie, we meet again.
President Shu. Contact.
Susie. How about we make a bet? If you lose, you have to buy me dinner. I'm sorry.
Brother Boyans, don't you think this bidding case was lost a bit strangely? Originally, in business bidding, it's normal to win and lose. But this time, Moo's company seemed to know our plan in advance, specifically targeting our weak points.
What exactly do you want to say?
Brother
Film
Boyan,
was translated
is it
and
possible
narrated by
that
M
someone leaked the
Media.
plan?
I have been keeping this plan all along. It's impossible to leak.
That's the problem. You said this plan couldn't be leaked, but only you know about it. If it wasn't you who leaked it, then who could it be?
I didn't.
President Lee. You've won.
Xiaozi, don't blame me for being suspicious. This plan was kept by you. No one else handled it. What's more, I've recently been hearing some rumors at the company. At first, I didn't believe it. Until I saw these photos.
If you're
All right. Use people without doubt. I believe you.
Brother Boyan,
Enough. Don't investigate this matter any further. Let's try harder next time. What are you standing there for? Go home.
It seems Shu Lili is not as simple as I imagined. The murderer. Could it possibly be her? Aunt Jian has always opposed my marriage to Mu Yu to stop us. Will she also be involved?
Get in the car. What are you standing there for? Don't tell me you really want me to suspect you. I just want to try. Believing you one more time.
Thank you.
Drive.
Manager Shu, you.
This is the company's largest factory. Recently, a few managers led a strike. Go handle it.
Manager Shu, this seems be outside my scope of work.
You messed up such a huge bidding project. Now I'm asking you to handle such a small matter, and you can't even do that?
Firstly, I didn't mess up the bidding project. Secondly, I'm just your secretary. Matters concerning the factory should be handed over to the production department. However, since Manager Shu arranged it, then I'll go. Isn't this the company's factory? How can it be so dirty? What are you doing?
Susie.
Don't come closer. I already told you not to come closer.
Susie.
We haven't finished going over our proposal yet. Where are you going?
I have something urgent right now. I'll be right over.
Wait. Then you should think carefully. Those who want to cooperate with me on this proposal have a long line behind them.
Susie. Half an hour at most. I'll come find you after we finish discussing the proposal. Just now, this brandishing of knives and guns was quite lively.
What did you give me to eat?
Of course, it's something good. In a bit, you'll be very comfortable, begging the three of us to take you.
Let go of me. Let go.
Stop struggling. The more you struggle, the more you scream. The effect of this medicine gets stronger. In a bit, after I'm done. You two, who wants to go first? I'll go up first. Big brother. What are you doing?
You dare touch my woman, Li Bowen's woman. You're looking for death.
Young Master Li, I'm sorry. I was instructed by someone. We thought she was a prostitute, so...
What are you saying? Who did you say was a prostitute?
I'm sorry. I said the wrong thing, young Master Li. I was blind.
All of you get out.
Hurry up.
Are you okay?
Did I still fall behind in the end?
How is it?
I really didn't expect it. One day, I would be at a client's house, solving his aphrodisiac problem. Seriously, you. In the middle of the night. Couldn't you have just handled it yourself?
Son Ching.
Young master.
Tonight's matter. Investigate it thoroughly for me. And those 3 ruffians. Deal with them properly for me.
Yes.
Li Boan. Xiaoxiu's death. It was all because of her. How could you?
20 years ago.
You actually lost the piano competition. You're truly an embarrassment to our Lee family. You don't need to attend tonight's banquet.
Mom. It's so noisy. You woke me up. Who are you? I'm playing hide and seek. But they must have forgotten about me. Are you scared of thunder? Coward. None of your business. Right, I'll sing you a song. Then you won't be scared. When Grandma sang this song to me, I wasn't scared anymore. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. All over the sky are little stars. I should go. Grandma is probably looking for me. Then I'll turn on the light, and you won't be scared. Thank you. Right. What's your name? My name is Zhu Xiao.
Xiaoxiao. Xiaoxiao. Xiaoxiao.
Still calling out Xiao Xiao in his dream. It seems you truly love her. The murderer shouldn't be you.
The film was translated and narrated
Why does my
by
heart
M
suddenly
Media.
feel uncomfortable?
Is it you? Is it you, Xiaoxiao?
I'm not Xu Xiaoxiao.
My little darling. Where did you go? I've been looking for you for ages.
Susie as a child.
I fell asleep by accident while playing hide and seek.
Remember, a servant's child cannot come to the banquet. What if someone finds out? What should we do?
Don't worry, Grandma. If anyone asks, I'll say I'm Zhu Xiao. Anyway, older sister Xiao isn't well, and
This investigation file from 5 years ago. Looking at this, it seems Miss Xiaoxiao's death also has a lot of questions. The doctor found in Miss Xiaoxiao's body a certain amount of sleeping pills. At the same time, it was also found in Miss Susie's body, according to the time of Miss Xiaoxiao's death.
You mean when Xiaoxiao died? Susie was not yet awake. Susie. Could it be that I really misunderstood you?
Miss Sue. The examination shows you are already 3 months pregnant.
Grandma. You say, should I give up revenge? With you. We'll go somewhere very, very far away, okay? But the real killer of Sister Xiaoxiao will never be found, because they believe the murderer is me. But Grandma, I'm really so tired.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Just sign it. Starting today. Leave the Lee group.
Brother Boyan, what exactly happened? What did I do wrong?
Su Lily. You are Xiaoxiu's sister. So I also treat you as a sister. But what you did at the factory was too much.
Sister. Boyan, you know that. I've liked you since I was little. I don't want to be your sister or anything. I want to become.
Enough. If it weren't for the fact that you are Xiaoxiu's sister, the matter of you humiliating Mrs. Lee I wouldn't pursue it further. But don't challenge my bottom line.
Don't forget. Who said there's only one young Madam Lee? Lee Boyon, how can you face my sister like this? Alright. I'll pack my things and leave right away. Brother-in-law. Susie. I will definitely make you pay the price.
You're back.
What? If you don't seduce men for a day, you feel uncomfortable, don't you?
What's gotten into you? Let go of me quickly. Let go of me.
Stop struggling. You are just a vessel for Joxio's heart. What right do you have to resist me?
What? Young Master Lee, were you seduced by me, this vessel?
Get lost.
Baby. It seems Mummy can't stay here anymore.
Aunt.
The film
That
was
bitch Susie.
translated and
I don't know what she
narrated
whispered
by M
in Brother
Media.
Bio Yan's ear. Brother Bio Yan actually wants to kick me out of the company. Lily, you've been wronged. Susie, it seems I underestimated that woman. Aunt, you must stand up for me. Don't worry, the one I acknowledge as my daughter-in-law is only you. It's impossible for me to let that murderer step through the door. Boyan, this brat's game should also end. How about we look for Susie's crazy grandmother? To hit a snake, you must hit it 7 inches. As long as you grasp the enemy's weakness, you can deliver a fatal blow.
It's too hard to even meet you once. How are you? The last time at the factory. Are you okay?
Not dead. Young Master Mew's concern is perhaps a bit too late.
Why does that sound so sour to me?
To make a long story short, I came today to terminate our cooperation.
Why?
Because young Master Mew cooperated with others behind my back and almost killed me.
Since you already know. Actually, I wanted to be done sooner.
That's enough. Also, Lee Boyan is not the murderer. If I continue to stay by his side, I won't be able to find out anything either. Now that Grandma has also been rescued, I'm tired. I just want to be far away from this city with Grandma and live a simple life. From now on, I'm afraid I won't be able to help young Master Mew with anything.
You think you can just end it? You think it's that simple?
Then what are young Master Mew's demands?
Marry me.
What?
Young Master, recently, while searching the young madam's records, discovered that she and this Mu Shenji chatted closely. Moreover, she would irregularly send to Mu Shenji information about our Lee group. Just in case. I also searched your room and found this bottle of sleeping pills in the room.
Can't you just let me go?
Joxia was killed by you. Now even the child is gone. Divorce. Unless I die.
Mushenyu.
Susie. I've already heard about your matter.
Young Master Mew, you're here to see me as a joke, aren't you?
Don't dismiss it yet. My suggestion, you can really think about it again. I can really help you.
No need. Young Master Mew.
If I had arrived a little earlier back then, the person by your side now, would it have been me?
Go on. Why did you make me come back so early?
Lee Boyan. Perhaps you don't remember. Today is our 10th anniversary of meeting.
Given our relationship, there's no need to celebrate this kind of anniversary, right?
This is your favorite steak. Taste it. From 18 until now, A full 10 years. It is indeed worth celebrating properly. Lee Boyan. After this meal, let's part ways amicably.
I knew it. So it's a hangman banquet.
Sign it.
Do you think I'll sign it?
In the 10 years I've known you, 5 years of it I spent in prison. And the culprit is you, Lee Boyan. Facing someone like you, what's wrong with me wanting to leave?
Haven't I told you? Even threatening me with a knife. Put it down.
Don't come over.
You want to kill me? Fine. Kill me then. Come on. Kill me. Stab me then. Kill me and you'll be free. Stab me. Stab. Susie. You killed Zhao Xiao. Killed my child. Now you won't even spare me.
I didn't.
Susie, I'm telling you. The grudges between us are countless. Do you think I'll let you go?
Since I owe
The
you
film
something
was
I can't repay,
translated and
then I'll
narrated
give you
by
my
M
life as
Media.
compensation.
Don't you want to live anymore?
Today, either we divorce, or I die.
You want to leave me that badly?
Yes. Rather than staying by your side, I'd rather die.
Fine. I'll sign. I'll sign right now. From today onwards, you are free. Susie. You hate me to this extent?
Young master. Young master.
Auntie Lee, this is the divorce agreement you wanted.
You're quite punctual. A murderer like you should have been kicked out of our Lee family long ago. Lily, you are the most perfect daughter-in-law in my heart. After you get out, I'll have Boyan marry you and bring you home. A whole day. Grand wedding for you. Thank you, Auntie. Still calling me Auntie? Thank you, Mommy. Let's go. Mommy will take you back.
Stop.
Grandma. Grandma.
Susie is not a murderer. If you take that person next to you back, you'll be taking the real murderer home.
You? What are you talking about?
Grandma. What exactly happened?
Child, listen to me. That year, that day, I went to the hospital to see you. I just happened to see Sue Lily kill Zhao Zhao.
It was you.
Do you have proof? There was no surveillance footage that night showing anyone entering that ward.
Proof. Proof.
Mommy, you can't believe what she says. You're still Auntie, right? No. If the truth was really as you said, why didn't you come forward to testify back then? Why are you only jumping out now? Causing your granddaughter to sit in jail for 5 years for nothing?
Because Susie is not my biological granddaughter.
Grandma. You.
28 years ago, my son and daughter-in-law were in a car accident, and both died. They only left me a newborn baby. How could I, an old woman, raise her to adulthood? Just then, Mrs. Zhu's family also just had a baby girl. Their family had such good conditions. So I, out of selfishness, swapped these two baby girls. Child, you are the second young lady of the Su family. You, Su Lily.
No. I am the second young lady of the Su family. My status is noble. I came here, not to watch you acknowledge relatives. How unlucky. Mommy, can you take me out, okay? We have the divorce agreement now. Take me out. This way with Brother Boyan. Shut up! You, a child from a servant's family, and still a murderer. What right do you have to enter our Lee family? No one is allowed to leave.
The film was translated and
Do you know why I
narrated by
would choose this place for the meeting address? Because this is a abandoned chemical factory. Tell me, if something accidentally happens here, an accidental leak of waste, and accidentally discover several unidentified female corpses, who would suspect? Me?
Shu Lily, you're crazy.
You dare! What are you doing? Everyone shut up. Now that things have come to this, I'm not afraid to tell you. Yes. I killed Su Zhou Xiao.
You.
Anyway, killing one is still killing. Killing a group is also killing. Everyone who knows my secret must die.
Help.
Open the door. Looks like I need to do something. Susie. Don't blame me.
Susie.
Young master.
Susie. Susie has been found, right?
It's not. Young master. If you don't return to the company soon to preside over justice, Lee Group really won't be saved.
Okay.
Young master. In the 3 months you weren't at the company, Lee Group's sales revenue plummeted. Mu Group is secretly acquiring Lee Group's shares.
Get to the point.
There's a merger and acquisition meeting this afternoon. I heard that Mu Group's newly appointed vice president will personally preside over the meeting. If you still don't take charge, Lee Group will truly be finished. Where are you going, young master?
Back to the company.
What did Director Lee say?
Signed.
What about Director N?
He said it's fine as long as you add 2 more points.
Agree to him.
Okay.
Then what else are we missing?
We're still missing Director Lee's signature.
Director Lee.
They all agreed to sign. Susie. You disappeared completely for 3 months. I thought you were dead.
What? Is my not being dead bothering young Master Lee?
The factory wastewater leak incident. You don't have any after effects, do you?
Didn't young Master Lee just see it clearly? I'm fine. Thank you for young Master Lee's concern.
Do you have to talk back to me in every sentence?
What's wrong? Did my fiancé upset young Master Lee?
Fiancé. All right, Susie. You try every possible way to divorce me. Just to marry him.
Matters of the heart are fair game, aren't they?
Susie. Mu Shengyu. As long as I'm here for 1 day. Don't even think about advancing your merger plan.
Susie. Susie.
What's wrong?
Getting soft-hearted?
I'm not.
Red wine. Beauty. And this?
The film was
Aphrodisiac scent.
translated and narrated by M Media.
Brother Boyan, once the deed is done, you won't be able to call off this marriage.
Why are you here? Why are you dressed like this? Get out.
Brother Boyan, we're going to get married. What are you still shy about?
What did you burn in this room?
Just some incense to set the mood. Brother Boyan, tonight we...
Acting wildly.
Lee Boyan, what do you mean by hiding inside? In your eyes, am I that unattractive?
Lily. How many times have I told you? I only see you as a sister. Before, now, and in the future. You will only be a sister.
Sister? Then why did you want to marry me?
So Lily, I'm telling you. Let's cancel our engagement.
Cancel? Why? Is it because of that bitch Susie?
Shut up, you. When did your mouth get so dirty?
My mouth is dirty? Did I say anything wrong? I heard everything. She is now Mu Shengyu's fiancée. She came back this time, just to bring down the Lee group.
Don't say any more.
She must have been in cahoots with Mu Shengyu. From the start, she tried every means to get close to you back then. Just to tip off her lover. That's all.
I told you not to say any more.
But she killed my sister. She's just a bitch. Bitch. You hit me. You hit me for her.
Sorry, Lily. Our engagement. Let's just cancel it.
Lee Boyan. I will definitely make you completely give up on Susie.
Young madam.
Mr. Lee and I are already divorced, both professionally and personally. You should call me Vice President Sue.
Vice President Sue.
What is it?
The details of the merger and acquisition case. Mr. Lee is still not very satisfied.
This is already my legal team's 7th revision. What exactly does Lee Boyan want?
Mr. Lee said, if you want him to sign, you have to go talk to him yourself.
Pushing your luck.
Young madam. No, Vice President Sue. During the time you were away, Mr. Lee searched for you like crazy. I can truly see his care for her.
Care? He was afraid I'd die, and there'd be no one left to torment.
That day you went, he fainted from excessive blood loss. Such a deep wound. As soon as he woke up, he went searching for you like crazy. He really...
Susie, don't be soft-hearted.
So Vice President Sue finally has time to see me.
I've already revised the contract details 7 times. I've also tried my best to meet your demands. Why won't you sign?
What if I just don't sign? What can you do to me?
Make a request, okay?
What?
I said, you make a request. What do you want in order to sign?
Okay. Then I'll make you promise me to cancel your engagement with Mu Shengyu. That's my condition.
Are you okay?
You don't think? My wound hasn't healed after 3 months, right?
You lied to me.
Are you agreeing or not?
Since Mr. Lee wants it that way, go talk to my legal team.
The film
Goodbye.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
Is it still to help Mu Shengyu? Hello.
Brother Boyan Dugan, Auntie Lee had an accident. Come quickly.
What? I'll be right there. Mommy. Mommy. What happened?
Brother Boyan, someone just tried to assassinate Auntie. Luckily, I discovered it in time and stopped them. Otherwise, Auntie would have.
Speak. What exactly happened?
It was Susie. She must have found out that Auntie Lee wasn't actually hurt. To eliminate future trouble, she sent an assassin to kill her. Brother Boyan, Susie even tried to kill my sister. To get a matching heart back then. Now to take over Lee's company. She wants to kill Auntie Lee. Luckily, I discovered it in time. Otherwise, Auntie would have.
Miss Shu's trick of shifting blame is very skillful. That's really clever.
You murderer, you still dare to come here. Brother Boyan, quickly lock her up in prison. Never let her out again in this lifetime.
Susie. Is there nothing you want to explain to me?
Explain. Why should I explain to you? When I wanted to explain, you sent me to prison for 5 years. I wanted to catch the real killer and prove my innocence. As a result, the child was gone. Grandma was gone too. This kind of gut-wrenching, self-proving innocence thing, I've done enough. Today, I want to dig out the evil person's eyes and see. Let her go into my belly and see for herself.
Susie, you're crazy.
This slap. I'm hitting it for Chelsea. Your sisterhood lasted 20 years. But you killed her for a man. This slap is for Grandma. She was your flesh and blood, always protecting you, but you only cared about your own secret. This slap is for my child. It had no grievance or enmity with you, yet you poisoned him. And this slap is for myself. These past years, because of your framing, my family was ruined and people died.
Brother Boyan, she's crazy. Brother Boyan.
Why do I feel? What she's saying is true.
Brother Boyan, how can you believe the words of a lunatic? She says I killed so many people. Where's the evidence? Where are the witnesses? I am the witness.
Mommy, you're awake. Quick. Get up quickly.
When she was at the factory, locking us up, wanting to release poison gas, to kill us. She admitted all her crimes. In front of us. I really regret believing you for so many years. Brother Boyan, you can't believe what she says. It's not like that.
Get out. Son Ching. Take her to the police station for me.
Brother Boyan, no. Brother Boyan. You can't believe what she says. It's not like that. Brother Boyan.
Son Ching, please take good care of my mother for me.
Okay.
Susie.
Susie. Wait a moment. Susie. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you before. I'm sorry.
Lee Boyan, let go of me. Do you think a simple apology could have resolved everything between us back then?
Yes, don't you want the company? Okay. I'll give you the company. All the shares are yours. Sign today.
Lee Boyan, do you think this can make up for what you've owed me all this time? You're dreaming. I'm telling you, I will get Lee's group in my own way. What you owe me, you will never be able to pay back.
Okay. As long as you come back, you can torment me however you want. Susie. You still love me, right?
Lee Boyan, I'm too tired. I've never truly seen you clearly. You're unpredictable, moody. You could send me to prison before, and now you're handing the company over. I don't believe you anymore. Let's never see each other
The film was
again.
translated and narrated
Susie,
by M Media.
I'll kill you.
You. Didn't you? Say I couldn't pay back what I owe you. Then now. I'll give you my life.
Lee Boyan. Quickly call a doctor, quickly. Lee Boyan. Hang in there.
Susie. Susie, I beg you. Please let me out. Here. It's so scary in here.
I didn't kill anyone. Yet you could frame me. And I served 5 years in prison. You are a genuine murderer. Who injured someone? Do you think you can get out of here? Just wait to rot in prison.
Susie, I warn you, let me out. I'm the wife of Lee's group's CEO.
Is that so? Then let me tell you. Lee Boyan is still in the hospital because you stabbed him. He's unconscious.
How is that possible? How could I hurt Brother Boyan? It must be you. You must have framed me. Susie. Susie, please. Please let me out. If you let me out, I'll tell you a secret.
What other secrets do you have?
Do you know why I framed you back then? Because I discovered that Lee Boyan had loved the wrong person from the start.
What do you mean?
The one Lee Boyan always loved was Su Xiao, who sang to him when he was little. But Su Jioxia had never met him when she was little. I knew then that he loved the wrong person. So my target has always been you.
Shu Lili. You will never leave this place.
Open your eyes and look carefully. I'm the wife of Lee's group's CEO.
Grandma. Child. Sister Xiao Xiao. You can rest in peace.